Hi guys, this is Ravikran. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm back with another video that is a review of all new Yamaha R15 V3. So this is the most asked question in our channel to review this bike. So finally today we have R15 V3 and today we are going to review it. Today I'm going to tell you what are the main features and we are also going to do the ride. So in this video I'll be covering the main features as well as ride review. So both will be covered in this single video, so do watch the video till the end. If you are new to my channel or watching my videos for the first time, please click the subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you will never miss my updates when I upload a video. So without getting late, let's start it. This is the all new Yamaha R15 V3 new model, the 2021 version. So let's have a quick walk around. So the bike look absolutely gorgeous in this particular black color. Let me tell you the main features. So basically this has 155cc engine, that is LC4V, which means liquid cooled 4-valve engine, which produces 18.6 PS at 14.1 Nm of torque. So the power is actually high when compared with other competitors like Apache, Suzuki or any other brands. If you take or consider the other vehicles, then the power is comparatively more in this particular R15 V3. The main difference with other bikes and this bike is addition of liquid cooler. So that is a liquid cooler. This actually helps in cooling down the engine temperature, and the engine cylinder is also made of aluminum, which actually cools down very fast. The cylinder engine, 4-stroke SOHC single overhead camshaft. And coming up with the front design, the front design is actually derived from its bigger bikes, that is R1. We all know they are super sports, so the same design is carried out from the bigger bikes, and you can see the design. So this is actually a fake vent, and here you got all LED headlamp setup with small DRL. So you can see the small DRL which is placed at the corner of the headlamp. So 2 reflectors on either side, 4 reflectors for the main headlamp unit. And coming to its bottom section, you're getting a regular telescopic suspension. So in this new 2021 version also we are missing the ups and down forks. Still we are getting the regular telescopic suspension. Coming to its tire section, on the front you got 100 section, and on the rear it's 140, 70, 17, which are very wide. So these are the widest tires that you get in this Yamaha R15 V3. And now let's talk about the braking system. So coming to the braking system, this bike has dual channel ABS, which is really good system. The Yamaha uses Bibri as well as Nissin calipers. So in the front you can see Bibri calipers, and if you look at the rear, these are from Nissin. So Yamaha uses 2 brands, that Nissin as well as Bibri. So they actually offer you good amount of stopping power. Coming to its side section, you can see R15 stickers each and everywhere, variable valve actuation, where this bike has 2 cams which opens. One cam opens up in the low end and other cam opens up in the high rev band, that is from 7000 RPM. We'll be showing you in a couple of minutes. And coming to this rear section, you can see monoshock suspension, regular exhaust muffler, tire hugger, dual channel ABS, 220mm at the back, 140 70 17-inch wheels. Tail lamp, the tail lamp design is absolutely stunning. As I said, the design is totally taken from its bigger super bike. And you got a Sari guard. And coming to its main transmission, this bike has 6-speed gearbox. Its main fuel tank, the fuel tank capacity is 11 liters, where you can expect a mileage somewhere around 38 kilometers per liter. And this is how the speedometer looks like. Let me turn it off and turn it on. So it says hi buddy. It is a tachometer, speedometer, and here odometer, trip A, trip B, and average fuel economy, gear indicator as well as fuel gauge on the total right. And here you can see ABS light, beam light, turn signals. On the left side you can see engine malfunction light and neutral. So these all are the information that you get in this. And there is a shift light which is placed at the center. And on the handlebars, engine kill switch as well as electric start. So the quality of the buttons is pretty basic. And on the left side, high beam, low beam and pass switch integrated into one, and indicators as well as horn. So these are the main features that you get in this. And in addition to this, you got assistant slipper clutch as standard for this particular vehicle. These all are the features that you get in this new R15 V3. Now let's go for a ride and note the ride impressions. And let's start the vehicle. And after 7000 you can see VVA kicking in. And note the speedometer is disconnected. So as this is a brand new vehicle, they have disconnected the speedometer. So don't worry, I'll be telling you the power and my experiences. Wow, after 7000 the power is actually kicking in. VVA activates. So as I said, this bike has 18.6 PSP. That is really high when compared with these other competitors, let me tell you the main power difference what I felt. So the power is actually good from low end to high end. Like when you compare this bike with other vehicles, you cannot compare this sport vehicle with naked versions. So this is different with the naked. So you can only compare the sport version with the sport vehicle. So that is, there are only few competitors like Gixxer and KTM RC 125. So there are only a few limited options that you can compare this R15 V3 with. Comparison with those vehicles, the power on this particular R15 V3 is very good. I really loved it. This bike has VVA, where after 7000 the VVA actually activates. So the power from the low end to high end is contained very linear. So that you can really feel when you ride this particular vehicle. So if the bike is available near you or any nearby showroom, so just go to the showroom and do a test ride. You will definitely feel that amount of VVA that is kicking in. All about the power. So power wise, no props at all. So one of the most powerful 155cc in its category. So this is a sport model. So if you want a naked, there is also another bike that is MT15. So you can also check it out. That video is also available in my channel. So personally, I love the braking performance of Yamaha. Not only R15 but also FZ and MT. So these bikes do a very good job in braking performance. And next, coming to its mileage figures, you can expect a mileage somewhere around 35 to 40 in between. So the average would be 38. So this also actually depends upon your riding conditions. Talk about your suspension. The suspension is actually set into medium. So it's not too soft, not too hot, but it actually serves the purpose. So I cannot feel any hardness in the suspension. The rear suspension is little bit on softer side than the front. So this is what I felt. And next, we'll talk about the assistant slipper clutch. So this bike has assistant slipper clutch, which means you can downshift if from any gear and the wheel doesn't lock at all. So the rear wheel doesn't lock at all. To give you a quick demo, and let me show you. And now we are in the 6th gear. I'm going to downshift the gears. 5, 4, 3. See, when I downshift the gears, the rear wheel doesn't lock at all. So this is how the assistant slipper clutch works. So basically what happens is, when you downshift the gear, the clutch actually slips inside. So the rear wheel doesn't get locked. It's actually very useful in traffic situations. If speeding and suddenly you wanted to slow down and you wanted to downshift the gear, then no props at all. You can downshift the gear and the rear wheel won't lock at all. So this is one of the best feature that you get in this R15 V3. And now let's talk about the road grip. So on the front section, you get 100 section front wheel tires and 140 section rear wheel. So the tires size is actually increased from its previous models. So before it used to be 130 section, but they have increased the size from 130 to 140, and now the road grip is very good. And last thing, all are waiting for its pricing. So the price is 1,79,000 for this particular black color R15 V3 new model on road Hyderabad. So this price will be changed depending upon your current location. So you have to check with your local dealership. I'll leave the showroom details below. You can contact them for bookings. You can call them and book the vehicle. Final verdict: who should buy this vehicle? So this bike is really meant for students who daily wanted to take this bike for colleges, because the looks of these bikes are really amazing. There are so many modification options that you can get in the market for this particular R15. So you can modify the bike as you like. There are plenty of modification accessories that are available in the market, and you know what, even modification accessories are available in the showroom as well. So the showroom actually provides frame sliders, LED turn signals, flashes. So there are a couple of accessories that are sold in the showroom itself. The thing you find difficult in this vehicle is this riding position. The riding position is very dedicated. If you get habituated to this bike, then definitely you can even go for long rides as well. So those people who are actually using or coming from naked bikes to this particular sport vehicle, then definitely little uncomfortableness. So you have to get used to that. So once you get used to it, then definitely you will enjoy the ride. So this is all about the Yamaha R15 V3 2021 BS6 model. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, hit the like button, share the video with your friends. If you are new to my channel or watching my videos for the first time, please click the subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you will never miss my updates when I upload a video. So follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram ID is Ravikiran Kasturi. So keep following me. This is Ravikiran signing off.